So I'm here in Arizona with Dmitry Velikovsky, who is the head curator at the name.
Feldman Mineralogical Museum, Russian Academy of Science in Moscow.
And Dmitry is obviously a mineralogist and a geologist, and he has a knowledge, an extremely rarefied knowledge of laboratory grown crystals. And the purpose of this video is primarily to talk about laboratory grown hydrothermal quartz. And quartz is grown in a superheated water solution that's saturated with silica.
Yes,
And
it's alkaline solution.
right, using a seed plate of quartz, and then the crystal grows. But what I'd love to show um, you is some examples, some really remarkable examples of grown quartz. And you can see the amazing crystal structures. We'll show you some more later, but they're pretty much able by experimentation to grow a great variety of hydrothermal quartz crystals. And the difference is, if they wish to, they can grow them in an extraordinarily perfect manner, which is suitable for electronics. And of course, natural quartz crystals don't have a perfect molecular lattice, so they can't be used with a perfect, reliable frequency resonance. And so they're not used in watches or oscilloscopes or other electronics that use crystals. Now, by adding a metal oxide, is it potassium for amethyst?
No, is that iron?
It's iron for amethyst. Iron oxide for iron.
I don't know the form you're using.
And here's an amazing laboratory grown purple quartz, which of course is amethyst, and a huge amount of amethyst that is seen in jewelry, in especially high-end jewelry, rings, stones, and pendants will be laboratory grown amethyst, because the jewelers cannot tell the difference, and it's much less expensive in the higher color range. If it's got a lot of inclusions and it's low-grade amethyst, it probably came from Brazil. Now the blue is colorized with cobalt, so they add a little bit of cobalt. That's correct.
Cobalt nitrate.
Cobalt nitrate.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and so here's an example of a crystal. Now you'll notice that they're all different shapes, and that primarily relates to the seed plate design, right? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Dimitri? So this is another spectacular, stunningly clear quartz crystal. And so we'll move away from these phenomenal shapes. Look at that piece. Incredible. Now, you've probably seen in the background here this amethyst cluster, and that would fool me, and I would say that's definitely a naturally grown quartz, but of course it's not.
It is not.
It's not. And the area is about how far from Moscow? 80 miles from Moscow, where the factory is?
Yeah, maybe 100 miles.
And this is a result of the leftover military-industrial complex from the Cold War period, when the Russians were putting a lot of expense into the military economy in Russia. And so you can see a variety of rainbow colors. The only color that they cannot grow, that I know of anyway, is red. They're able to grow pink, but not red. And here's an ametrine sample here. When they make ametrine by radiating the center part of the amethyst, and it changes its purple color to a sort of you just see a light brown there. But it's stunning collection of allowing the laws of Mother Nature or physics to create perfect, at the molecular lattice level, perfect crystals. We'll move over. Here's a great double terminated sample. Really spectacularly clean. And again, it's that extraordinary lack of inclusions and crystal fractures that allows them to be used in electronics. Just move over to one more display over here. Really, words can't describe this cluster. Absolutely stunning, and looks like it just came out of a Mine in Arkansas. Absolutely stunning. And the base of it is just a microcrystalline structure.
And
And
that one is
grown
made by
in Cleveland.
Vlad in Cleveland, Ohio, by the
Right,
person
yeah.
who used to work in South Ural in
Right, we
Russia.
got the
His
brain
name
drain.
Vlad Klipov.
Bad Klipov.
Yeah, and
So we
he's doing that in his garage.
right. So we
At the
managed to get a bit of
club,
a
so it's quite a job.
yeah. Managed to get a bit of a brain drain by taking some brilliant Russian scientists and inheriting them in America, and companies like General Electric and other high-tech companies have managed to hire these crystal growers who have such a background of amazing knowledge. And again, that's a fabulous quartz crystal grown in a lab, and you'd never think it, absolutely never think it. And there's some very unusual.
It's another example,
Yep,
interesting
please share.
one. That's relatively good amethyst specimen, and the seed, that's the piece of natural rock, quartzite, from amethyst locality, where amethyst is much weaker by color, but that piece of quartzite was they got it into autoclave, and small quartz grain serves as the seeds. And so we're getting the druce of amethyst grown in autoclave from natural quartzite piece. That's quite interesting.
So there you have it. Here is a stunning display, probably nothing that I know of comparable in America, at least, to all the variety. Are they grown on is it platinum wire that the C plates are
No,
attached to?
it's some kind wolfram, not platinum. Platinum
Yeah.
too expensive.
Yeah, exactly. These platinum for ruby and flux ruby and other lab-grown crystals. But
Some
absolutely amazing. Oh yes, look at the citrine. Again, I mean, completely looks natural. Completely looks natural. Well, Dimitri, thank you so much for your time and above all, spending all the hours setting up this amazing display.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.